So, Sean, just quick question. So, how are things going on what we talked about?
You're talking to me?
I said so, Chauncey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been making any waves? Rumbling any feathers?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Amanda, but let's hop into it.
No. Need you to answer that information.
I don't know what Amanda's talking about.
Yes,
so.
you did. Remember, I said I was trying to help you.
Maybe you're just trying to help me.
I offered you some great advice.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the record state that I'm not Mr. B, and that is Mr. Upshur.
Nah.
Welcome back to another episode of Applicable Science Podcast. I'm your host, or one of your hosts, Christopher Small.
And I got the Hampton hoodie today.
Shout out to Hampton, the real
You? But okay, my name is Amanda Harvey. I am one of your co-hosts. We're not doing intros, okay?
Mr. B. Oh my gosh, here we go.
All right, we might have to cut one. You might have to do that.
That's Dan. That's Dan.
What's up, guys? My name is Chauncey Upshur.
Mr. B.
And welcome back. No, that's your name. But welcome back to another Applicable Science Podcast.
On this episode today, we are talking about Park Car Conversations. We are talking about traveling, specifically travel destinations or anything of that sort that people have experienced. So for me, I'll be the first one to say I'm uncultured. I haven't really been anywhere besides the DMV area and Florida/Georgia. Other than that, I really haven't experienced anything. Do you have some stories?
No, I mean, I've been a few places, but at the same time, like, I know a lot of other people who've been literally everywhere, like a lot of places, but I've been more than where you've been. I've been up and down the East Coast because I used to play, like I said, say this before, but I used to play travel softball, so we used to be everywhere. And then, in addition to that, I feel like one of the best ways to travel, even though not right now, but is cruising. Well, not cruising, taking a cruise, because I took one when I was in like 6th, 7th grade, and we saw all these islands. We were down in like Honduras, Belize, Costa Maya, what's that, the Caribbean area? Yeah, Caribbean. So, no, it's not the Caribbean.
No, the Honduras is
South America.
Oh, y'all took a cruise to South America?
I don't know where I'm really bad at geography, but if you look on the map of all those places I just named, Belize, Costa Maya, Honduras, that's where I was. Okay.
Okay, I think that's South America, or
it is in South America, but it's in a specific location of South America. But
okay,
back on it. So we literally this beautiful, we found. I mean, I went ziplining out there. Went ziplining in the mountains of Honduras. And
ziplining is so fun, bro.
It is.
I want to throw that out there. Ziplining is so fun, bro.
Oh yeah, I literally would do any zipline. But yeah, we did that. We went to several beaches, and at one point we had this random tour guide. He was just he wasn't with the company. He was just outside asking us I was like, you guys want a tour? And it was very cheap. So my family, for some reason, was like, sure.
Stranger danger. Yo,
there was 5 of us and one of him. So, but he was really cool. And he took us a tour of the entire island, coast to coast. And we went to this private resort where it was literally the beautiful, like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it was like outlooking a beach with like the water, like I was like up to here, you could see perfectly clear. And it was just so, like, I think my dad was talking about, he was like, we need to go back to that place.
I need a vacation.
Yeah, it was really nice. But honestly, there's so many places that I want to go. I'm
not gonna lie, I forgot, and I kind of capped a little bit, but I don't frequently do that. I have gone to Boston. That's how me and Chauncey became closer than we were before, because we had to stay in the same room together. And I think we sat in the same airplane seats together. And then I went to California.
California love.
I
Then I went to San Francisco. But other than that, I really haven't been anywhere else, to be honest.
Have you been to New Jersey?
Who wants to go to New Jersey?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody.
No one wants to go to New Jersey.
Who wants to go? Tell the viewers why they should visit New Jersey, okay?
There's nothing at New Jersey, I'm telling you.
No, we have everything. Literally, we're a small state, but we have literally everything under the sun.
What do you want to go to, Atlantic City?
That's a great place. It's like mini Vegas.
Vegas of the East?
Yeah, it really is though. It's like casino galore.
Oh,
and then
my goodness.
Also Atlantic, which Las Vegas does not have, Atlantic City, all the casinos outlook the beach. And then there's several beaches surrounding it.
Voila, that's just like half the revenue of Vegas being split in half.
But it's this what it's mini Vegas. It's not Vegas. And then just literally like what would you guys like in the area? I'm telling you.
Anything that's mini is not the better of the full size version.
I'm not saying we're the best in everything, but we have everything. We have all 4 seasons. We have great food. Okay, great food.
Do you all have a basketball team?
We're surrounded by. And so also, when I say New Jersey, also no, we have football teams though because technically they're claimed by New York, but they're in New Jersey. So, period.
That's because the real estate is cheaper in New Jersey than it is in the state of New York.
No, it's just less crowded. They don't have space for it in New York.
Well, that too. You can't put a football stadium in the middle of the Bronx.
But no. So also with New Jersey, like the geographical location that I'm in, I'm within 2 hours of at least 4 major cities.
Which are?
So New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and DC. I can get to DC in like hour 45.
So y'all sports like interest must range. You got a bunch of Wizard fans, you got a bunch of 76ers fans, and you got a bunch of Knicks and Nets fans. Yeah,
it's mostly talking about basketball, I would say mostly 76ers. A couple, I mean, Nets are okay. I feel like more people I feel like the rivalry is more with the Giants and the Eagles.
I'm telling you, nobody cares. Like
no one
from
cares
up north, people go through New Jersey to get to New York. That's why New Jersey is there.
Because they don't
down south
in its glory.
From down south, you have to be from New Jersey to go to New Jersey. No one says, you know what, y'all want to go to Jersey? And people like, yeah, let's go to New Jersey. The only time people go to New Jersey, to be honest with you, is go to Atlantic City. That's probably
for the casinos and strip clubs.
And we have
probably
North Jersey too. North Jersey has a lot. It's actually
question. Let's settle this right now. Is there a such thing as Central Jersey?
No.
We have it here first. No. There's no Central Jersey. It's on the north or south. Sorry if you're in the middle. You got to make a decision.
You have to talk with other people because they claim Central Jersey.
Just like
very few people.
Just like Chauncey claims that the DMV is the department. It's not the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's the
I
District of
mean,
Maryland and Virginia.
it's this District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia.
Shots fired
Mm.
at the other DMV, I guess, according to Chauncey.
Nah,
But no.
go ahead, Amanda.
Going back to you saying literally, okay. So yes, people overlook Jersey in its greatness. Okay, so people overlook New Jersey and its greatness. However, I have testimonials from people who I've brought to the great state of New Jersey who said New Jersey was great and that they now would come back and they love it because we have great food, great amenities, great fun.
Anytime somebody says great fun, it was a miserable time.
No, okay. You want to make some phone calls?
I mean, what's the best thing you've done while living in Jersey? Like if I've never been to Jersey because I've never been to Jersey, what's the one thing I need to do before I leave the state?
So much, like
Now, because coming from Florida, if you've never been to Disney, that's pretty much what it comes. That's pretty much what people come to Florida for is Disney World or it's a studio. So if you haven't done that, that'd probably be the first thing you want to do.
Or Miami.
Florida. Yeah, I mean South Beach, you right next to the beach. The beach ain't all that, but it is what it is.
No, but there's also there's so much I could go into, but I would say the more popular things, like we have the Six Flags, which is one of the best Six Flags.
Okay. That's right.
Because we have like King Dakar, which is like the tallest. There's two of them, but I think they're like two of the like very similar. But there's the ride King Dakar, which is the tallest and like fastest ride. And then so a lot of people flood to that. And then, but also New Jersey, we have all different types of people because since we are close by to New York, where a lot of people immigrate to, we have a lot of
feedback culture.
Not feedback culture, because I would say, okay, so North Jersey, they do have more of like a New York style, but it's like New Jersey blend with it. And like South Jersey, we have, we can be more blended with Philly.
See, I don't know what y'all want. Y'all don't know who y'all are. You're blinded. You're confused. You need to find yourself.
But no, like even though we are influenced by different places, we take all the best parts from all those places and blend them into a state. So like in my opinion, New Jersey has the best pizza out there because it's better than New York, in my opinion, and it's better than Philly. So it's like, or I would say Philly is like the close second because I've Philly.
You missing a whole competitor in Chicago.
No, that's not even on the same.
Oh my God. I've never had both, but I know people literally have barbershop arguments over who has the best pizza out those two cities.
Well, since I grew up in this area, I know I would not like it. I don't like thick crust.
You like thin?
Yeah, it's like, it's not. So, okay, this is also a common misconception. It's not thin per se. It's just like, because I feel like thin crust is different. Like, it's like, so you guys probably have the more influence of like Domino's thin crust, or
yeah, we don't really have home style pizza like oven baked pizza.
Yeah, so like that thin crust is different because even I tasted it, I was like, this is trash.
Not oven baked, fire based.
Yeah. But the thin crust we have in like, the tri-state area of New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, it's different due to, or the tri-state with Delaware, I don't know.
No,
but,
the tri-state is with Connecticut.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're honestly all tri-states.
I'm mad confused with the other state. What's the other state?
No, I mean, Connecticut is right above New York, but I thought the tri-state was New York, Pennsylvania, in New Jersey.
But you
But I
gotta
could
go.
be
But you
wrong.
gotta go through New York. You gotta go through Jersey to get to Pennsylvania, though.
No, not always. No,
That's the longest way to get to Pennsylvania. Then.
it depends on what part of New York you're going to. At least I mean, my memory could be all jacked up right now.
We're not geographers, we're scientists.
Because you know how big New York is.
Yeah.
So New Jersey is more on the Manhattan side, or like the island. You can also get to like New York, like farmlands, New York, through Pennsylvania, or through like the other side of New Jersey as well.
Low key, if it wasn't, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. If it wasn't for Chadwick Boseman, I would have never known that New York had 21 bridges.
I mean Manhattan.
Manhattan, yeah, my fault.
I was like, there's definitely more bitches than that.
that's literally crazy. That's an island.
Yeah, most definitely. And in this area, there's literally so many bridges. Like I live near so many bridges, and I'm just in a small area. So New York is OD.
Y'all got more bodies of water than I accounted for.
Mm-hmm. Or even not even there's like big bodies of water because all the states are separated by water. Like you have Delaware surrounded by water, New Jersey, water all on one side, and then it cuts into water. So like to even get into Pennsylvania, I have to take a bridge to get into Delaware. Take a bridge to get to New York bridge. So it's like all separate.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very different because especially like seeing even I guess like Florida and stuff. In my opinion, I thought there was these bridges everywhere because I'm so used to you gotta to even travel to one state, you gotta cross a bridge. But going other places and hearing people talk about bridges, I'm like, bruh, they don't even have a bridge. Like
exactly, it's straight. It's just a road.
Yeah.
It's a 95.
I was listening to some cap. So let me.
Can you inform the users what this cap is consisting of?
Amanda was implying that New Jersey has the best pizza.
Yes, we
I
did.
have come.
Have you wait
back.
before you talk? Have you tasted it?
Oh yeah, I did. My brother, my sister, and my mom are from New Jersey, so we go to New Jersey.
What part?
For
what
the
part?
Pizza.
You got to tell me what part.
It don't matter. Just say I tried different kinds of pizza in New Jersey.
What part of New Jersey and where did you go?
And what you say, that is a whole lot.
No. Where did you go? I need to know what part and what type of pizza place did you go to?
It was a whole lot, Cat. Chris.
Mm-mm.
When I tell you,
what part of New Jersey?
Don't know. They just be driving. And I don't even care about New Jersey. Like, I don't say, oh, where is this? No, I don't care.
Did you stop at like a rest stop or something?
His people must be from Jersey City or something. Like, he don't even know. He just wasn't paying attention to the signs.
No, not even that. Like, you probably stopped at some type of rest stop. You need to go to like a true Italian pizza shop that's not chained.
My mom will not stop at no random spot. She would go to something that she's proud of, okay? And she because at the time, like there was already like I was saying like, oh, people had like different states had better pizza. So there would be no way she would take me to some dump to get me some pizza from New Jersey, knowing that I can take that experience and evaluate on how I think pizza is, like how good New Jersey pizza is. So I know she didn't take me to just anywhere. She took me to a good spot that she thought was good. I have come here to say New York has better pizza than New Jersey. Okay?
No.
So let's just get that out the way. All right.
New York has good pizza. I'm not doubting it, but it's not better than New Jersey. I would take Philly pizza over New Jersey. I'm not over New Jersey, over New York.
Wow.
Philly pizza is bomb.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
All right, I'm just saying Amanda's capping. That's all. That's all I have to say.
One day we're gonna take a field trip through New Jersey. And we're gonna So we're gonna go to Philadelphia, get a slice. We're gonna go to one of my favorite spots, and then we're gonna go all the way up to New York because make it a trip, and we're gonna go to one of those popular spots.
Question: What's the adult? You just brought up a good question. What's the adult equivalent of a field trip? Is it just a road trip?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Road trip.
Intense fellowships.
it's his fellowship.
Someone said we wasn't arguing. We had an intense fellowship.
we had a excessive discussion. We had
But
a
yeah,
discussion.
okay. But yes, New Jersey, for anyone who wants to come visit, please hit me up. I will gladly give you a
Don't be giving people the wrong impressions.
because
Because if you say hit me up, then when everybody hits you up, then it's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna give them the 411 because I'm telling you, over last Thanksgiving, I gave 2 of my friends a great tour of South Jersey, and they went buck wild.
But that's your friend.
Buck Wild
No.
of getting
But it
out of New Jersey. They was glad that they was leaving.
No,
It was like, oh my gosh, this tour is over. I can go back home.
even they were like, "What's in New Jersey?" And I started giving them a little outline, and then we did a whole bunch of things. We didn't even go to Six Flags. We stayed in
Who
South
cares
Jersey.
about Six Flags when there's Six Flags everywhere?
No, but the one in DMV is trash. Six Flags America, trash. The one at Six Flags Great Adventure, I think that's what it's called. Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, I'm telling you, it does not compare to whatever y'all's got in the DMV, because that's trash.
Amanda, I want to let you know, if I was a host, I would have kicked you out.
I would have kicked you out because you can literally break it down. This episode is starting to turn into like DMV versus New Jersey.
It's always Chauncey versus Amanda, so I'm just listening.
But like, you can even break it down to music.
Oh no! All right. Next, what's one place that y'all want to travel to? What's one place that y'all want to travel to that's on your bucket list that you haven't been to yet?
France.
France?
Actually, I have a lot. Actually, this might. Okay.
Here we go.
But no, I always want to. Okay, so I always wanted to travel to France because, for one, I took French in high school and I just like France. They have so many things too because I learned about all the important history and artifacts that they have. I want to go, but then there's also Great Britain. I want to go to because I want just to be absorbed in their accents. Just be like But then there's also places like also I want to go to Africa and meet my people per se.
Who don't want to go to Africa?
But exactly, it just seems invigorating, just to be immersed in. It's not even Black culture, but African culture, and
It's the motherland.
Exactly, meet where if we weren't enslaved and forced over here by our will, where we would have been raised and grown up. You never know. Because I know my family ancestors were enslaved because I took Ancestry. And all my ancestors literally matched up with the triangular trade. Think about every point in the triangle. I'm one of those.
Wow.
So I was like, yep. My ancestors were slaves.
Django was nonfiction for you.
Oh, facts. But no, I would love to go there. I would also love to go to Australia, but they have those giant spiders. And I let a small spider kick me out of the room, so that'll be an issue. And then also, one place, I'm talking a lot because I told you there's a lot of places I want to go. But also, one trip that I really want to go with you guys and the rest of our friend group, which we call the Aces, the rest of them, I really want to go to San Juan. And I'm going to keep pushing this. Because for one, we don't need a passport because it's in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And it's an island. And we could stay on a resort, hit the beach, get the nice weather, the palm trees, and live our best life.
Now, you know the misconception when you're doing trips with African Americans. They drop out at the last second. The resort is already booked. Flights have already been confirmed, and itinerary's already been sent out, and then all of a sudden you get that text, bloop, I can't make it. And then it's this trickle effect, like the first person like knocked over the domino, and then the next 3 people be like, oh, I can't go, something came up. Which, I mean, if something did, I ain't really gonna knock you, but like, dang, why does this happen every single time? Now it's only 2 people on the trip when it was supposed to be 17.
No, I wouldn't care as long as they're still paying. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna make a contract and get it notarized.
No. That ain't finna happen. That is not finna fly. I'm not about to sign a contract for a travel trip.
But no, yeah, I mean, it could be a hassle because honestly, I feel like that's the problem now, and also Corona. But because I have so many things I want to do and just live my best life. But just with my friends also because we're young, and I feel like we should be traveling while we're young. And
yeah, but we in college, we broke.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. But like, still, I feel like at some point we should all do a trip because obviously, we bond at school, but I feel like even though like friendships can transcend outside, but like when you're out, well, look, it's all my opinion.
When you do a trip together, that makes it even more solidified.
Yeah, because you're making bonds outside of school.
Yeah.
So it's like you're making real memories and making kind of like integrating them into your like actual life outside of when you're a student.
Yeah.
So it's like memories that last a lifetime. And also, we'll be in San Juan, okay? But where would you guys like to go? I talked a lot this episode.
Mr. B.
BB.
So, Chris?
I
don't know why you're calling yourself.
Why would I call myself?
Exactly. I don't know why you're calling yourself.
Because I'm
Mr.
calling
B.
you. I'm calling you, Mr. B.
Or Chauncey, are you Mr. No B? No B's? Did you get to none?
Dang, you just keep shooting at him. So you just not gonna answer? You're just not gonna tell us where you want to go?
Do you need
Are you asking me as in Dr. Shadow? Yes, I will answer the question if that's what
your name is not Dr. Shadow. Cap. You cannot give
what?
You cannot give.
No, you
cannot
me,
give
so
yourself a nickname. You cannot give yourself a nickname.
Listen. You
that goes against protocol.
Now I'm going to answer.
That goes against protocol. You cannot give yourself a nickname.
Dr. Shadow, okay?
Oh my God.
Now, I'll keep this short and simple, unlike a co-host of mine. I will go to the 7 wonders of the world. That's my hotspot. That's where I would like to go.
And which are?
The Grand Canyon, the Great Wall, the Eiffel Tower, the pyramids in Egypt, the Jesus statue in South America, Grand Canyon. Huh?
Brazil.
Yeah, that's exactly what you are doing, man. That's just straight cap.
This is your cap button, okay?
Cap.
Really, my croc isn't doing.
So what I say? I said the Jesus statue in South America, the Taj Mahal, the Rome or the Colosseum, I should say, in Europe, the pyramids in Egypt.
You said that.
The Great Wall of China.
You said that.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, you said that.
And then it was.
More.
And then it was the.
Is it the Stonehenge?
Must be the Stonehenge. He didn't say that. Is that the 7 wonders?
I said the pyramids.
Yeah, you said 6. You missing that last one. That must not be a wonder to you.
Mm-mm.
You wasn't wondering about it.
You're right. Oh, it's this. I don't know. Do they update the 7 wonders of the world often? Because some of these things I did not. They wasn't the 7 wonders of the world until they do update it. Okay.
The 7 wonders of the world get a software update.
No, it just they be updating it. Like I don't know why, but
So what happens to the other ones? Are they just not wonders anymore?
or they just they're just knocked off the world. They're like, all right, we're not you're not a wonder anymore.
Yeah, you
Not as
were.
cool.
Oh, the last one is in Peru, the Ican City.
Oh, the Hidden City. Yeah, that's tough. Uh, for me,
Mr. B, what about you?
sir, sir, I was going without the side note, so I'm gonna continue that one. Um, you know,
You are Mr. B, so
but
but continue.
anyways,
Mm-mm.
anyways, of course, to outer space. Yeah. Uh, on Earth.
I low key want to go to space too, just to see what's up. I want to see if I can play basketball there. Someone bring a hoop. I'm like, ugh. Oh, I got him.
Can you imagine playing space hoops and watch the ball float on forever after it hits your head?
I'm like, ugh. Oh my, I got him.
No, it did. No, you lost the ball. Now that ball floating around the world.
Then,
Ball is
now
floating.
I'll go get the next basketball. All right, pass the next basketball.
That ball about to. The fact that you think Spalding is about to supply you balls,
Facts.
it's really in his face. It's hilarious.
Spalding.
I mean,
No,
we talk about that. This is a dream come true for them. They'll be getting publicity out of this.
no, they be losing capital because there's no reason. Well, actually, it'd be waste for NASA because why would you spend enough resources to send that little ball up there?
Just say you play basketball on the moon.
It'd be easier to play Nerf basketball and just bring it to the ISS or something and just play it there and just have dunk off competitions. So like you would float and you could just like trip between the legs and just dunk it.
How can you slam it? You can't slam it.
The net gonna be crooked. It's gonna be in mid-air.
I just hope you don't jump too high and then you just start floating away.
Nah, that's when you gotta go to the other end of the that's why you gotta do like runoffs. So it's like you and then the other astronaut, y'all about to do the dunk off and then the block challenge, I guess, when the person try to block the shot when they dunk and the goal is right in the middle. So y'all both jump off the edges and try to meet in the middle. Whoever get dunked on or get blocked is recorded. Just make sure you don't butt heads because that's gonna be terrible.
Oh, facts. Like,
Boom. Ah! Ah!
Get away from me!
you have a space fight.
You try to pause in midair and NASA telling you, hey, you gotta cut it off. Knock it out. But on Earth, I want to go to Africa. What else? I ain't been nowhere, so no, not New York.
Don't waste your time going to Jersey. That'll be a waste of a trip.
Chauncey, you don't know about New Jersey. You went there once.
Okay.
But okay, back off that.
Go to LA, go to Brazil, go to Europe, go to London specifically.
London.
Go to Tokyo.
The Big Ben.
Go to Tokyo as a technologist, enthusiast. Just see what they cracking over there. It'd be tough.
You better hope you know you're Chinese.
They're not all Chinese.
I said Japan. I said Japan.
No, but you have to learn Chinese or Japanese. Chinese is very it's almost like Spanish and French.
Isn't it Mandarin?
Mandarin. I think that's the writing version, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But okay.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, ain't that what Google Translate for?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I need to use the bathroom. Okay.
Please translate on toilet.
Yeah, those probably be what I say, 4 or 5 of them. So that probably be the main 5.
Oh, here's a question.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna ask to my gentleman right here. You know, but okay. So if you and your significant other, somebody else you're
I knew
dating,
that was coming as soon as she said gentleman. I knew significant other was coming into the play.
so what is your either could say dream destination or like dream date that you guys would go to?
If I can go anywhere, and this is just a date, or like am I proposing, or like we having a wedding?
Say if you guys are going on vacation, or it's like something like you want to do something cool. Traveling, like if you guys were to travel together.
If I'm choosing it, okay. Well, can't go anywhere where there's a lot of other women.
Of course, because then they'll run into you like, wait, Chris? And then
Oh,
there'll be a whole misunderstanding, and then you're like,
the year of 2019 has come back. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean?
Here we go. I'm just playing.
I was like, that happened to you?
He's not playing America.
Bruh, America? What are you, Bernie Mac now? Rest in peace. Oh man. Yeah, you can't go nowhere where there's a lot of women because she might just trip off you because you just looking into the distance and there's a girl that passed by and you be like, oh, so you looking at her?
Every female is
So you looking at her? Man, she just walked in my view. Like I was looking at the beach and she was on the beach and then she was like wearing a bikini. I mean, we all got our skin out. He's like, no, I'm going back to the hotel. Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Now you enjoy yourself, okay?
You enjoy yourself. I hope you have a good time. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. All right, I'm gonna
Not every female is like that.
Like, how am I going to enjoy myself? What are you implying?
You gonna put me on the couch in the hotel room?
No, not even the couch, the floor. Okay, the cold kitchen floor.
You think I'm sleeping on the floor? You got another thing coming. I'm gonna decline the card.
Especially if I'm paying for the room. Yeah, you gotta be turned. If
You wouldn't always have to pay for the room. We're making pay for things too.
See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm talking about.
If that's the case, do you expect the man to pay for everything?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't like that.
That's fair. To answer your question though,
yes.
Ideally, it would probably be like London because that's like the most supposed to be the capital of romance for everyone and of the world or something, the romance capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, probably say probably go to like Africa, probably go like Kenya or something.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. I think that'd be dope.
What about you, Mr. Nobi?
I think you're referring to Dr. Shadow, but me personally, I don't know. I mean,
that's been another episode.
I mean,
you never thought about it?
Do I need to?
Dang.
There's always dreams, okay?
Sorry, Mrs. Upshur.
If there.
Sorry, Miss Future Upshur. He said, I don't need to think about that. What?
That
travel.
Male response.
They travel. What are you talking about?
Facts.
Where would you want to go, Amanda?
That's not something I can think of. I'll have to think about the what my spouse likes to do. So I'll probably base off of what she likes to do, and then go from there.
But you know, she's probably.
I know where I would like to go, but
she's probably gonna ask you just to have your input and then go whatever her response is. So you might as well shoot your best shot at the first time. You're like, I want to go here. Well, we're not going there, but we're going here. I'm like, oh my gosh.
What? You guys have a very You guys have a very. I mean, y'all think of women in the most stereotypical ways sometimes.
I be
But
playing.
yeah,
I be playing. I
I
know.
know, I know.
and
I
you
know.
be playing, but most of them is kind of accurate.
All right, that's him. I'm out of this one.
I know. I was gonna say it's mostly Chauncey, but no, no. So I mean, I'm going based off my perception because I know there are some females who want what they want. They don't really feel like listening to the other person, and they're gonna go with what they want. Yes, there's that, but not everybody is like that. If that's what you guys want, you guys can get that. But for me, it would be more of like obviously, yeah, I would have my choices like all the ones I named before, but at the same time, you're not in this all by yourself. It's a partnership. So where I would go, I think my first choice would be, honestly, I would go anywhere with them because they're all my passion desires. Like I said, I would really love to go to the islands. That would be really nice, where I would not be around other females being like,
Breaking necks.
yeah, because at that point, you're there with me. So.
Well, you better buy an island then. You better buy your own island.
There'll be the water.
Because I swear, the next when you look in the distance, looking at the water, all you're gonna see is girls in bikinis, and you're gonna look at
Chauncey, he's gonna be on the lawn chair just looking out to the beach, and there's gonna be this random girl that just walks out the beach, that walks out the water, like she's just walking.
It's just a random girl, and then a man's gonna look at him and say, "Oh, do you want to go get his number or something? Get her number too?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm looking at the water. Nah, I see that girl walking out. I'm like, what are you talking about?
She gonna be walking straight out of the sea, like she been walking on the bottom of the ocean for like 12 miles, just walking straight head foot.
Wait.
But Amanda is not the person who's gonna. I feel like Amanda's gonna be like, Amanda's gonna keep note of it. Amanda's like, okay, and then the guy's like, okay, what? Okay. Oh, okay, what? I see you. What do you mean? What do you see? And then she'll just keep it in the back of her mind for the entire trip.
No, I mean, honestly, at that point, if I can't trust you, because, I mean, my thought, I was going to say it earlier, but I was going to say, I wouldn't care because, like, if you look at the water, I am the view, okay? I'm the best view there. So, whatever you look at is subpar. But,
over the beach?
I am the view, okay? Period.
I mean, you could have stayed at the crib and did that.
That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about the view, then we don't have to spend zero. You can spend nothing.
We can pay the rent and just do that.
But I still need a view too, okay?
Okay.
So you are the view, right? But for vice versa, he is not the view. I'm assuming.
I mean, I need to see my reflection in the water to get my view.
Oh. No love.
No love. Now the typical woman is coming out of her. Okay. Now we are exposing her. We are exposing her. All right.
No love.
But no, at the end of the day, like you guys said, like you can't go around females. But like if I can't trust you to like. Even because I mean you can look but you can't touch, you know what I mean. I'm more on that. Or you can't enact anything because I mean honestly females, even when you're in like a relationship, you can still like appreciate attractive person. You don't have to act on it because you might not. There's a whole difference between like attraction and finding someone attractive, but that's on a whole nother topic. But yeah, so I wouldn't be so much pressed like when I go on these vacations because with that person you should trust them, especially like if it's someone like you're deep. Because I wouldn't go on vacation with nobody like that I'm not deep into it with. So if you don't trust them, you shouldn't be with them. Simple as that.
Fair enough.
Like, but yeah, I'm gonna be giving myself reflection off the water,
The girl is a view, but vice versa, the dude is just there
crazy.
But no. I mean, we can both stand and reflect ourselves in the water and be like,
But you wouldn't like that. You're the best thing out there according to you. But for him, you just want to look at yourself. You don't want to look at him. He's just there for accessory at that point.
He's there to take the pictures.
Right. And you know how Amanda likes the background pictures. So she'd be like standing and then probably trying to hold her hips out like
the sun's gonna be right behind her, or she's gonna be in front of the sun. He's there to take the pictures. He's a glorified cameraman.
I mean, to be honest, I make this joke all the time. But like, you know, some people are just really bad photographers, but some people be taking like really good photos of you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I make the joke, but like, I'm saying like, oh, like the people who actually love you can take some bomb pictures of you because they see you in all
your glory.
For the people who don't, who take terrible, like I'm like,
they're like, this is trash.
Y'all shaky.
That person's trash. This picture's trash. Trash makes trash.
That's gonna be my relationship test. Take some pictures.
Oh man.
No, you're
oh boy. This person better have a social media because he ain't gonna hit them angles.
Okay, but like, but no, yeah, but no, traveling is just so much fun. Like, yeah, like I think everyone should travel. Like, I mean, even like as couples and stuff. Like, I mean, obviously people have different paths and different routes, but like you should always travel. Even after if you have kids before you travel, once those kids leave, go travel. If you travel before you have kids, travel whenever you have time because you only like YOLO. You only live one life, but you really do though. You only have so many opportunities to go. Basically live and explore. So obviously, work's important, your goals are important, but make priority to go see new things, go broaden your horizons, to go live your best life. Go figure out, go experience different cultures, go figure out, even like you have your purpose and your meaning in different locations, but like go figure out, go talk to people, go find out other people's purposes, go figure out your purpose in a different geographical location. Go just broaden your horizons. Thank you. No, because I feel like obviously people have their own choices. Like, yeah, like me living in South Jersey, I can live my whole life here, and that'll be great. It's a great place to live, like I said. But the same day, I mean, not the same day, but at the same time, like, there's so much this world has to offer. How big is this world? I really don't even know, but it's ginormous, okay? There's so many things you can experience. So why not, in your short time that you have here, in retrospect, but in short time that you have here, go do everything imaginable. And I mean, you don't mind to do everything imaginable in reason, because obviously people have different economic and social and all this other stuff, but go do everything in your power to live the best life you can. And I mean, if living in a small town and living there your whole life is what is best for you, do that, as long as it makes you happy. But also, those people who want, like me, who want to travel and explore, I'm going to do that. So don't limit yourself. Go, just expand your mind like a balloon. Pump it, pump it, pump it, and expand. Pump it, pump it, pump it louder. Pump it louder.
You had me until you brought out the balloon analogy. But on that note, we're gonna end it right there. Yeah, I think that's a good point to stop at. Just disregard the balloon part. But
it was a good analogy. But like, when you're in a hot air balloon, you can.
All right, so Chris, about the ending credits. All right. So,
But.
like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.